How's it going, Lazy Bruises? Up, Bobby Sixkilla. Welcome back to Return to Shironagasu Island. Now, they brought us down into the wine cellar to taste their fine selection of wines because Lord fucking White Suit wanted to talk to us about something, and then we got shot at. And we accused him of being the shooter, but it doesn't look like he is. There's a wide selection of alcoholic beverages in the cellar. Not just wines, but other liqueurs as well. Liquors, sorry. This is a truly spectacular. Not many hotels in the United States can afford this much liquor. We really drink whatever we want. Of course, please do not hesitate to take anything home with you as well. There are all kinds of wines here, even bottles of Romani Conti? Sounds rude, although those unfortunately do not suit my palate. Romani Conti? These wines cost more than $10,000 per bottle. I'd like to take a bottle home with me, but, well, I probably wouldn't know the difference between that one and a cheap supermarket one. I should just take a bottle of whiskey with me instead. Good plan. There are many types of Islay whiskies. Most of them are old as well. If I have to pick just one, I'll have this Bowmore Old Sea Dragon, aged 30 years. Good choice. Bowmore has a powerful iodine smell, like peat smoky flavour, but its 30-year-old variety is an excellent drink in harmony with the scent of sherry barrels that sublimates it into a rich fragrance. I had it once in New York. Even now, I still can't forget its scent. Great, iodine. I love it smelling like antiseptic. I'm glad that I'll be able to drink it again. There are really so many kinds of wine here. It looks like there's a considerable amount of 96 proof rectified spirit. Is it really safe to drink that stuff? 96%! No fucking way it's not safe to drink that. It's almost pure ethanol. Spiritus can also be used for cocktails, but we mainly use it for making fruit liquor. I'd recommend our limoncello, which is made here in the mansion by soaking the rinds of pesticide-free lemons in spiritus. Spirulina. Please let me know if you'd like to try some. Fruit liqueur, I say. That explains why there's so much of it. There's also a bar counter in the dining hall, and we can always drink there, as long as we inform them in advance. Why don't we head there now? My apologies, but I have to take a rain check. A lot of things have happened today. I'm going to enjoy a nice dram of this beauty alone in my room. You will find ice and soda water in your room. Please let us know if you need anything else. Oh, thank you, I will. Looks like the killer did manage to get away in the end. Yeah, he did. Well, I mean, that might not have been the killer. He might have just been trying to kill us. Not that that's better. Abby escorted me to my room, so I didn't have the chance to talk more to Jacob. In any case, I did gather some new information. I have Jacob's testimony. I also know for certain that whoever killed Thomas is now after us all. The killer might try to kill all of us. And there's a secret hidden on this island. I suspect that something happened that triggered Thomas's murder. Roy Higgins' suicide, the murder of Thomas, Sir Raymond's disappearance. They could all be connected. Good grief. There's too much information to go through. I'll have to collect my thoughts while I enjoy a wee dram. Huh? Who's there? Is my mind playing tricks on me? I can swear I just sensed the presence of someone. Huh? The power. Mr. Ikeda? Whoa. Aurora? Don't start me like that. Just come up to me like a normal person. I could have shot you and turned your face into a piece of abstract art. That's a bit much. I lower my gun and Aurora runs to me. Ever since I saw him lying there dead, I can't put it out of my head. I realized that I might have seen something. What do you mean? Aurora's unusual cheerfulness is gone, and she's shaking all over. She looks pale and might faint at any moment. Aurora, calm down, it's okay. Did you discover any clues about the killer? I can't remember anything anymore. Side note, there's so many... I don't think I'm fancy enough for this game because there's so many fancy words that I've never seen before. I apologize when I mispronounce all of them. Just saying that now. Just to get that out of the way. You know? I'm not a fancy person. I don't know fancy. Mr. Ikeda, run away. You might die if you don't. No, it's not just you. A lot of people might. Aurora looks very confused. She appears to be panicking. It won't be easy to hear what she has to say like this. But something about the situation makes me uneasy. My intuition is strongly telling me that something is not right here. Don't worry, Aurora. I'll protect you. I'll find the killer soon and make sure that everyone is safe. Don't you worry. Mr. Curator, thank you. But if what I'm thinking is true, You have to be careful. Don't overlook any detail, no matter how small. The truth can only be found in the details. I can only discover the truth in the details. What is she referring to? Dude, we're a detective, we should know that. In any case, I'll have to keep that in mind. Mr. Ikeda? The demon of Shironagasu Island. Aurora contorts her face and appears to be in pain. Hey, you okay? Aurora, hang in there. It's being controlled. There's nothing I can do. Aurora lets go of my hand and pulls herself away. With a sad expression on her face, Aurora returns to her room. As soon as Aurora shuts the door behind her, the lights in the hallway go back on. What just happened? What a surreal situation, but is she dead? Was it a ghost? Why was Aurora so scared? What she said was quite incoherent, but a sweet girl like her might be feeling the pressure of the situation. Did she really remember something important? Maybe I should talk to her tomorrow, once she's calmed down. However, what she just said, the demon of Shironagasu Island. What the hell was that about? Done. I should go back to my room. I need to collect my thoughts. Whew. Today's been a succession of strange incidences. I didn't expect this to be a relaxing trip, but nothing like this. A message about a traitor, Thomas's murder, Sir Raymond's disappearance, a mysterious assailant, and what secret is hidden on this island? I'm also worried about Aurora, the demon of Shironagasu Island. Could such a thing actually exist? What's going on? And what's about to happen next? I love that. That's a great touch. To make the static image feel more alive, you know? The flickering in the windows and shit. Huh? Another phone call? That sound is beginning to get on my nerves. Sorry, I keep breaking character like that. Hello, who is this? Who do you think it is? It's me. Why didn't you answer your phone? I've called you 48 times. Oh, it's just you, Neneko. Are you stupid? It doesn't matter how often you call me. If I'm not in my room, I can't pick up the phone. Are you alright? Were you hurt? Did anyone attack you? I did some calculations. There was an 89% chance that someone would attack you. And 31% chance that you would die. Huh. This is quite some impressive calculations. We probably should have waited for her to do those calculations before we left. Still, I don't want to scare Neneko, so I won't tell her that I was attacked. No, nothing much happened. I met Jacob and we had a chat. I don't think his information was all that important, though. It sounded like you're lying through your teeth. You really weren't attacked? You're just imagining things. Why, were you worried about me? Don't be stupid. I could care less if you died, but I'd be in trouble if you did. I'd die a solitary death. If you're gonna die, do it after we get back home. What a brat. Is she hiding her embarrassment, or does she really mean that? She's hiding it. Anyway, I'm glad Neneko's safe. If something were to happen to her... The window! At the window! Hey, Neneko, what's going on? Did something happen? I mean, same window. At the window? Did she see anything outside? I don't think there's anything outside. Only the strong wind and the cliffs, but... Hey. Was there just something outside? Or am I just seeing things? Huh? I have a feeling I won't have to go to Neneko's room. Hang on just a second. At the window, a monster. A monster was looking at me. Well, hold your horses. Did you really see that? You weren't just imagining things? I never just imagine things. I know what I saw. It had a slender body, 6 feet tall. It had 4 fingers and long arms. Wet skin. It looked like it was half human, half fish. Ugh. Neneko is shaking all over and seems to be scared out of her mind. And she has a photographic memory. It's very unlikely that her mind was playing tricks on her. Could there really be such a monster on this island? No way. Could that have been the demon of Shironagasu Island? It could be the demon. The demon of Shironagasu Island. Yeah, but that's just a stupid story. Ikeda, are you afraid? That monster was scary. I'm not scared, but I bet you're terrified, huh? No, not at all. I don't care what it was. If it shows up again, I'll just have to knock it out. The general consensus is that those kind of creatures can't be defeated. Is it like Friday the 13th then? Don't push yourself too much, Ikeda. You're white as a sheet. Your heart is pounding inside your chest. You're probably gonna faint any moment, right? It's okay. Don't be afraid. If you ask me nicely, I might just be kind enough to sleep with you in your room, so you can feel safe. Scaredy cat. Happy that I'm here, huh? Scaredy cat Ikeda. No, not really. Huh? I know that you're scaredy Ikeda. You don't have to pretend. Neneko is screaming on the verge of crying. She's too scared to sleep alone, but she doesn't want to admit it. But she's not totally wrong. A lot of things have happened, including Thomas getting killed. So I guess I might be a little afraid. You should have told me sooner. You're such a coward, Ikeda. I'm at a loss for words. You're a scaredy cat and a useless detective. Aren't you ashamed? Poop in your pants, you crybaby? That's enough. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Let me back in, I'll kill your face, Ikeda. I won't forgive you. I'm gonna cry really loud. Hey, wait a minute, I swear I won't make fun of you anymore. Somebody help, I'm gonna pee my pants. Open the door already, you idiot. Pushing me outside, are you trying to kill me? Now do you know your place? Yes. Good grief, looks like I have to spend the night with this noisy brat. I only want to know one thing. Where am I going to sleep? Of course, I'll sleep in the bed and you can sleep on the sofa, right? Whatever. I'm curious though, this kid is basically a woman. Should she wear something like this when she's alone with a man? This looks more like lingerie than pajamas. Doesn't she consider me to be a man, or perhaps she just lacks common sense? Probably the latter. Not that I care anyway. Hello? Earth Ikeda? Can I sleep in the bed? Yeah, like I said, whatever. In fact, I should be happy that you want to sleep in the bed. Huh? Hearing someone unreasonable like you say that sounds fishy. Don't you know? The first thing an intruder will do is attack the person sleeping in the bed. That's the most dangerous place to sleep. They say that in high-risk situations, you should use the pillows to make it look as if someone is sleeping in the bed, and then sleep on the sofa instead. Anyway, if you're attacked, try to scream and shout as loud as you can, alright? While you're being assaulted, I'll attack whoever's trying to kill you, so don't worry. I'll put my suitcase in front of the door, so that should buy us a few seconds as well, nothing to worry about. You can sleep wherever you like, I'll be on the sofa. Hey, Ikeda. Did anyone ever tell that you suck as a person? Probably you. You horrible excuse for a human being. Take that as a compliment. Now that my ego has been stroked, why don't we go over everything we know? We should be able to find some clues in some of the small details. Come on, Neneko. Show me what you can do as my assistant. I don't really feel like it. Are you getting paid? About Thomas's murder? Thomas definitely burned to death, but nothing in the surrounding area seems to have been the source of the fire. That's very strange. Did you notice anything? Good job bringing up such unpleasant memories. But you're right, I don't recall anything that could have been the source of the fire. Come to think of it, what, did you remember something? It's got to be the vase, right? There had to be a flammable liquid in it. This may sound weird, but the cobblestone paving of the bridge where I lay down, it felt unusually warm. The cobblestones were warm? Was it because the sun was shining on them? I don't think they'd become that warm just because of the sunlight. It's strange that they were not freezing cold in these low temperatures, and with that wind? Which means perhaps there was something there that was the source of the fire. The fire that killed Thomas. Someone could have thrown the fire at him. You would need a powerful fire to burn something there, which means flammable materials might have been used. Or he might have been on fire for a very long time. But Thomas was only gone for around 23 minutes. He couldn't have been on fire for a long time. Could he have burned to death after someone had doused him with a flammable liquid, or something like that? Still, this is rather strange. It's as if it's a case of spontaneous combustion. It has been suggested that spontaneous combustion may actually be caused by the wick effect, where human body fat acts as a fuel source over a long period of time. This doesn't appear to be the case here, though. The plot thickens. Thomas was found burned to death and the cobblestones were warm. And we got more Thomas murder. Come to think of it, Thomas's last words were really strange. I'm sure he said something like, Ingerridement. Ingerridement? Maybe this is a clue about his killer? But nobody here has a name that sounds like that. Neneko, do you have any brilliant ideas? Well, this is only a guess, but I think he wanted to say, prepare Ringer's solution for debridement of the necrotic tissue. Huh? What's that? Ringer's solution is an intravenous solution used intravenously. Why did you use the word intravenous twice when a lot of bodily fluid is lost because of burn wounds? Debridement is a surgical method of excising necrotic tissue. These are basic surgical treatment methods performed when there's a large number of burns. I see, Thomas could have been trying to say that. But how could he have known such medical terms? Do regular people use those words? Wait, I'm a regular person? No, wait. When we were in the hall, Thomas told me that he'd been to New York for academic conferences. Perhaps Thomas was a doctor. That's very likely. He did look like a doctor. So he was a doctor until the very end. Well, we wouldn't have been able to treat him anyway on the island. Right. But wait. What if we're thinking about this the wrong way? What if this island actually has advanced medical facilities and Thomas knew about them? I haven't seen anything like that. In this mansion, at least. There may be a medical facility hidden somewhere. I'm just speculating, though. Oh, more of this. Even if we know Thomas's background, the murder method remains a mystery. Jacob said that a transparent killer killed Thomas. He appeared to know something about the murder method, but for some reason he didn't want to go into any details. Huh? Which means that Thomas was killed in an unusual way. What does that even mean? A transparent killer? Transparent. The reason why Jacob didn't want to talk about it, and the state of Thomas's burns. They appear to be connected. I don't have enough information to go on. I need to hear the testimonies of the others. This is all we know about Thomas's murder at the moment. The secret of Shironagasu Island is still hidden. Well, a secret shouldn't be easy to find, obviously. However, I'm a little bit curious about these iron doors. Those cumbersome iron doors with those wheels? They really are weird. They're totally out of place for a guest house. Strange doors in a guest house built on top of a cliff. I'm just guessing here, but could this have been a prison a long time ago? A prison? If so, having those iron doors there would make more sense. Come to think of it, it was a small watch window next to that iron door, right? It could have been used to keep an eye on people going to and coming from the prison. Under normal circumstances, I say that you're overthinking things. However, after today's unusual occurrences... But if so, who did they imprison here? I don't know yet, but I don't think that it was just a normal prison. If they secretly imprison people on an isolated island in the ocean, that's quite sinister. Yeah, maybe human experiments or human trafficking? It doesn't even sound implausible. The IC card I received from Ada had quarantine written on it. Thomas had a similar card on him. It was a different colour, and the level it was for was different as well. I wonder where they could be used. That reminds me, there was a card key reader outside Sir Raymond's living quarters. I wonder if this card might unlock the door. And was there anything that looked like it could be a hidden door? Perhaps. However, I looked around the main building and didn't see anything like that. The second and third floors look normal as well. All floors are divided into small rooms, and we're looking for a large area. Could there be a secret area underground? A secret underground area? That could be possible. Come to think of it, Jacob said that he didn't see most of the people who usually worked at the mansion. Maybe they're down there. There aren't as many staff here as usual. Something doesn't feel quite right about that. Sir Raymond is still missing. There's only 2 staff. Sir Raymond's missing as well. He didn't appear to be in his living quarters either. Where could he be? By the way, what kind of card reader was there at Sir Raymond's door? What type? I think it was a normal magnetic strip card reader. Magnetic stripe. If so, I might be able to unlock it. I see, another one of your special skills, Nanako? Yes, I can help you, as long as it isn't too dangerous. Nice. That'll be handy. Maybe we can check out his living quarters. Looks like we'll have to sneak into Sir Raymond's living quarters to discover the secret of the mansion. But that sounds quite dangerous. If everything we've heard is true, the mansion staff might try to attack us if we snoop around. Yeah, that might happen. To be honest, it might not be worth it. It's probably better to find out who killed Thomas first. Alright, why don't you see if you can analyze Thomas's card? Sure, but all my diagnostic programs are on my personal... 110? I don't know what that is. I'll see what I can do when I get back to my room. Is that another fancy thing? Personal 11? What are you talking about? It's the name of my beloved laptop. Personal 110. That is very interesting. In any case, see if you can analyze this card with this 1-1 thing of yours. Nanako takes Thomas's card and suddenly jumps up. Hang on, wasn't this card on their bird corpse? I don't want to touch it, take it back. Don't be so narrow-minded. Take one for the team, Nanako. Ugh. Well, it does look like the magnetic stripe is a goner. If the chip is still working, I should be able to analyze it. If I can break the code, I might be able to clone it. Ick. Alright, do it. We might need to use it later on. Ugh. I'll see what I can do, anyway. The Demon of Shironagasu Island. Nanako, you said you saw it, but does it actually exist? I told you what I saw, didn't I? There's something really nasty about this island. I bet there are more of those weird creatures living here. There aren't many creatures that can withstand the harsh Aleutian climate. The only creatures with 4 limbs that I can imagine coming to this island are sea lions, and I just can't imagine. They might have kept it hidden in this mansion. That monster? Come to think of it, I did hear that Sir Raymond was interested in this demon of Shironagasu Island. Does that mean he actually kept one as a pet? So it's kept here somewhere. I don't want to say told you so, but told you so. We didn't say it was, it just might have been. For some reason, Thomas was scared of the demon of Shironagasu Island. Why was that? Jacob insisted that it was just a story, and he appeared very calm when he said so. Could it be that Thomas knew the real truth about the demon of Shironagasu Island? There's definitely a creature somewhere on this island. A hidden monster. But if it's all true and Neneko's sighting was real, it means that the creature is on the loose. It might strike at any time. Who knows? It may actually be a friendly monster. Did it look friendly to you? No, not at all. It looked like it would kill anyone. Just thinking about it scares me all over again. You're welcome. So about the demon of Shironagasu Island. What? I just told you. Enough about that monster. Are you pestering me? I think I'm gonna cry. Hey, don't be scared. Come to think of it, Aurora said that it was being controlled. What did she mean? Huh? Something felt off when we last spoke. She seemed to know something about the demon of Shironagasu Island. Could there really be a monster like that inside this mansion? Enough about it. You're trying to make me even more scared than I already am? No more talking about the creature. That's it. No more talking about it. Know your enemy. I hope that monster won't become our enemy. Are you still going on about that creature? Are you trying to scare me so badly that I won't be able to go to the toilet anymore? I won't let you trick me. I'm going to sleep. Well, it's already late anyway. So where are you going to sleep? On the sofa or in the bed? Are you asking me where I'm going to sleep? Do you even need to ask? Wherever is the most comfortable, you stupid idiot. Neneko pulls the blanket from the bed, quickly brings it to the sofa. Do you call this comfortable? Of course, I like narrow spaces. Ah, this is comfortable. Alright, I'll turn off the lights. It's because you're scared her about being if an attacker came in, they'd go for the person in the bed. Why? Why do I have to sleep at a place like this? Ugh. I listened to Neneko's whining for a while, but I decided to sleep in the bed. So many things happened today. I hope that tomorrow will be a quiet day. Although that seems highly unlikely. Agreed. Oh my god, was that necessary? Huh? What was that? Oh, I was dreaming. It's no longer night. The pale morning light is shining into the room through the windows. The demon of Shironagasu Island. I think this island is messing with my mind. Morning. What is it, Neneko? You already awake? I couldn't fall asleep because of your stupid stories. Just so you know, I didn't get up early because I wet myself. I wasn't thinking that at all, but now that you mention it, why do I have a nagging feeling you actually did wet yourself? Question. After you turned off the lights, did you see anything strange? Anything strange? No, I didn't see anything strange. I did see that monster in my dream, though. I see, then it's okay. Anyway, I'm glad we're both still in one piece and got to see another day. How about we go to the dining hall when you're ready? I hope we won't see more dead people today. Don't say such sinister things. Before I forget, give me a room key. That way I can escape here when someone kills you. You really are trying to wind me up, aren't you? Fine, whatever. I gave Neneko my key, and we leave the room. Oh, there's blood all over the wall over the painting. Huh? Something's going on in the hallway that leads to the dining hall. I see Akira and Giselle, Rael as well. Do you think someone else was killed? Doesn't look like that. Oh, good morning, Mr. Detective. Hi, Akira. Did something happen? Can't you see? Someone played a prank on us. A prank? The painting on the walls have been covered with blood. I see. A rather provocative prank, isn't it? Some red stuff that appears to be blood has been smeared onto the painting in the walls. I can see handprints on the wall, but 4-fingered handprints. That's strange. Neneko said it had 4 fingers. What do you think, Detective? What does your intuition tell you? I dip my fingers into the blood and smell it. Judging from the smell, it appears to be real blood. Could be the blood of a bird or a pig. Are you really suggesting that someone brought pig blood to the solitary island just to play a prank on us like this? Is your intuition taking the day off? That brat. She showed her true colours as soon as she found out I was a detective. You have a point. I don't think any birds are bred for food in this mansion either. We can't discard the possibility that it's wild bird blood, but judging from the amount of blood, it could very well be human blood. Human blood, like yesterday. Thomas's body is kept in an outside warehouse, so it would be possible to access it. However, it would take a lot of time to extract blood from a burnt corpse. From a medical perspective, what do you think, Rael? Well, the blood pressure disappears in a corpse, so I don't think you can retrieve any blood out of normal blood collection methods. You could extract the blood with a long needle, but... I see. However, would anyone take such a risk for only a bad prank? They would be immediately spotted, and that must have taken a lot of time. A special tool would be required to extract the blood. A special tool? Akira looks at Rail suspiciously. What, don't tell me you suspect me of this? I wouldn't do anything like this. But you're the only one who seems to have that special tool. Of course that raises suspicions. Come on, calm down. Now's not the time to quarrel. Whatever. So, what are you going to do about this blood? You're not going to leave it like this, are you? Do I look like the fucking cleaner? It still has fingerprints and palm prints on it. Unfortunately, the crime scene will have to be left untouched until the police arrive. Ooh, that's disgusting. I can't have any filth around me. Everything needs to be speckless. Speckless? It's a fucking weird word. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. But it's strange. Why did the culprit leave something behind that could be used as a clue? Also, this handprint. Does it really belong to whoever did this? What do you think, Neneko? Don't talk to me all of a sudden. I can't speak in front of people. I feel sick to my stomach when I see this painting, so I'm just going to head to the dining hall. I'm a little bit dizzy. Neneko slips into the hall with an unsteady gait. Oh yes, I want to ask everyone about this. This painting is apparently a depiction of the demon of Shironagasu Island. Do you know anything about that? Demon? No wonder the painting is so horrible. A demon? No, I wouldn't know anything about that. Sorry, I don't know anything either. Giselle, who apparently was standing right behind me, suddenly speaks. I've heard stories somewhere about the monsters that appear on this island, but that's all I know. I'd like to know more about them, though. Yikes, don't sneak up on me like that. Alright. Oh yes, Akira, Giselle. I'd like to ask you about yesterday's incident. Can I have some of your time after our meal? You want to interrogate us? If you must, I have nothing to hide. Just make it short. I'll try to keep it as brief as possible. See you after the meal. I enter the dining hall ahead of Akira and the others, but I don't see Neneko anywhere. Then I notice Neneko standing by the bookshelf in the corner. Hey, what are you holding there? Ikeda? I just noticed that a book was added to the bookshelf. It appears to be a picture book, but the book is strange. It's unpleasant. Someone added a book to it? Neneko hands me the book. It's a very thin picture book with only a few pages. If it hadn't been for Neneko, I would have never noticed this book. She's a pretty good assistant then. Ew, it is pretty gross. The Devil and the Children. The devil screams, blood or flesh, drain the blood, spread the intestines, satisfy many desires, hang the corpses of the children, dedicate the corpses to the devil, corpses to create new corpses and even more corpses. The awakened devil burns a man to death in hellfire. The tragedy has begun. Now kill the adults, driven insane, burn them to death, chop them up, gouge their eyes out and pull out their hearts. The devil desires death, the more struggling the better. The children summon the devil. It won't stop until I've killed everyone. I will kill and die. I only desire death. Death, horrendous death, eternal death. Yes, the nameless children have returned. These appear to be children's drawings, but the picture book is frightening. Burns a man to death in hellfire? There are some parallels with our current situation. It reads as if it's a confession of the killer. They likely did not expect it to be found at this point in time, or only happened to discover it because of her abilities. It's not what I expected, so when was this supposed to be found? After this is all over. I think it's meant to be found by the people who will come to clean up the mansion, after we've all been killed. After we've all been killed? Why? To let everyone know the meaning behind our murders. This has been to show that they weren't accidents or recreational murders. The nameless children have returned. This phrase might mean something. I see Akira and Giselle coming towards us, so I quickly put the book back in the bookshelf. Oh, what are you doing here? Huh? I'm just looking for a good book to pass the time with. Pass the time? I don't think you have that much time to spend, Mr. Detective. What an annoying brat, really. Why is she always following me around? Whatever. Anyway, we sit down at the table to have breakfast. After the meal, I go to the hallway and call Giselle. Giselle, as I mentioned earlier, I'd like to ask you a couple of things. That would be acceptable. Where would you like to talk? Not in the hall or the corridor. Somewhere away from prying eyes. I do not want to have Akira eavesdropping on Giselle's testimony and talking back. In that case, the communication room will do. It's soundproof, so our talk will remain confidential. Guests don't usually go in there, and it's likely not bugged. I understand. I'll see you there. Akira, please wait outside. Alright, alright. Hey, Neneko, could you come in here? You can be my human tape recorder. I'm not a tape recorder. Well, alright, whatever. Let's start then. This shouldn't take too much of your time. Alright, we're going to wrap this one up here. This seems like the perfect time to stop. And in the next one, we'll take Akira and Giselle's testimonies. And maybe that'll bring us a little bit closer to knowing the truth. There's not a lot of choices so far, so I don't know how much influence we can actually have on the story. But I know there's more than one ending, so we gotta have some. I guess we'll figure that out. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, thanks for taking it out for me, and I'll see you in the next one.